tomorrow, Showdown 6. I guess if there's one game in town other than the grand final that captures the imagination, this is it.
Well, it always does. It's very exciting. The Crows lead, 3-2?
Yes.
And you would think Port Adelaide would start favourites, and I think they did early in the week, David. But the Crows and Blighty seem to really want to get back into this. The Crows look to me as they've got more talent.
Robin's back,
Robin's back, that's right. So they still got a lot of premiership players. So I'm slightly leaning to them, but it means more to Port Adelaide. Again, it's probably a test for them. How good are they for the finals coming up?
We're about to find out, Michael Parsons, how good Port Adelaide are. A win makes sure that they have a place in the finals and a place in history as the first Port Adelaide side to make the finals, and a loss and they're very vulnerable.
Port Adelaide, they have got history on the doorstep. They really do want to make the finals. It was their stated goal right at the start of the year. Very, very keen to get there, and it's just going to be a big day, isn't it? Showdowns always are. Full house, a lot of excitement around, been a lot of emotion down at Port Adelaide this week, but just getting out there tomorrow and watching a great game of footy is what it's all about.
Gary, the Crows have won 3 out of their last, they've won 3 out of the last 5 showdowns. You said 3 out of the 3-2, so they're not really the favourites.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I think Port Adelaide, I just don't know how good they are. They should make the 8. They've done well enough to do there. They're probably, I would say, not as an exciting side as the Crows. And you'd probably lean to them, but I tell you, it's going to be very interesting. If those players like Robin, Barty, and all the premiership players get going, I think they can sneak in. You never know.
Michael Parsons, Andrew McLeod plays his 100th game for the Crows tomorrow, and milestone games seem to be a feature for the Crows. They seem to get up for them.
Yes, he's a great player, isn't he, Andrew McLeod? So quick, and he's been hampered this year by injury, that knee injury that has worried him the whole year. But him in the midfield, it's somewhere that they haven't really dominated this year like they did last year. But if their midfield players can get the ball and push it forward, players like James, get the handle of the ball, I think Adelaide, although they're not going to play in the finals, they've still got a real chance tomorrow.
As we go to the lineups, Gary, there's still plenty of quality amongst both outfits.
There certainly is, and the key to the Port Adelaide side, that we know about their quickness, but it's also French and Lade are the big keys. I don't know if the Crows can match that, but those French in the ruck there has been very good this year. The running players around the centre have been good. Nick Stevens has come back to real form. Wanganeen, even though he's had a cold through the week, is a brilliant player. Defence good. It should be a real good game.
Mark Daly, I guess the Bower look most strong in ruck.
Yes, David, just see there with Big Barnaby French. He's held down that rucking position all season. He's done an outstanding job, but with him and also with Blade, those two players there with their height, with Pittman missing this week, really I think those two players will dominate.
Good comment as we go to the Crows lineup, and David Pittman announced his retirement this week, Gary. And obviously with the knee injury, he knew that he couldn't rehab, and it was time to go.
Well, he's one of those funny things. He's an intelligent footballer. He's given it away. I would have hoped he'd played on a bit longer, but he's had his ups and downs with the Crows. A premiership player, though, they will miss him in ruck. And the key there is Robin. I've seen him play a couple of good games in ruck. To me, he's not a true ruckman, but he plays well there. If he plays there, they'll miss him up forward.
Fair enough. Who's your tip, Gary?
Oh, I think I'll lean to the Crows just.
All right, as we go down to Mark Naley on the boundary. I guess you'll go for the Power, Mark.
Yes, David, I think I'll have to. Just a little bit too strong. But what a week it's been. A bit of a cat and mouse with the Crows. All of a sudden realised they've only got 22 players fit for this Sunday's game. I think the Power just got too much going for them, too much to play for.
And what about Big Michael?
Yes, I'd love to be able to front up at work on Monday morning and glow about a Crows victory, but unfortunately I think that's going to be a tough ask this week. We'll go with the Power.
Well, I guess
What's wrong with these Crows? I've got to jump. What's wrong with these two? The Crows have 2 premierships behind them.
We'll all be down there. I guess we'll find out tomorrow afternoon in a maximum capacity crowd at Footy Park for the big one. I think we'll all be enjoying that and a live coverage as well. Well, a little closer to home during the week, we caught up with Nick Chigwidden, the Glenelg captain, for this interview.